see what you guys are seeing, because I'm trying to use my phone but do all the chat via my laptop, so just bear with me a second. There we go, that's the one I'm looking for. That's it. There, that one. So now I can see what you guys are seeing. That's good. That's better. Let's get the camera right and we're rocking and rolling. Very good. Camera's there. Laptop's there. I can see you. Splendid. Saturday afternoon, isn't it? 3:30 here in London. Hope you're good. Helps if you turn the volume off on the laptop mic so people don't hear you echoing. Hope you're all good. Hope everything is fine and dandy where you are. New base day. So regulars here on the channel will know, start this week, I went up to Merseyside to pick up a base that I saw actually a week ago on Base Chat, and which is a base forum, and this base had been on there a while, and the seller, Mike McCready, if you're out there, hope you're well, Mike, dropped the price. Now the base I've been looking at, or the base he was selling, over the years when I was at Bass Guitar Magazine and Bass Player, I reviewed loads of G&Ls over time, but I never reviewed one of these. But this was always like the model that if I was going to buy a G&L, I'd buy one of these. And I did reviews of various models in their range. But anyway, it occurred to me that here I was years after reviewing these, and I still hadn't bought one. But it's something that I want to have in the collection. It's something that I want to have to do videos and demos and reviews and shorts and all of that and comparison videos. And I thought, you're probably not going to find one in as good a condition as these photos were showing it to be. So I thought, have a chat with the guy. So I did, messaged him, said, is it still for sale? He said, yes. I said, where are you? He explained where he was, and I thought, it's a fairly long old drive. But anyway, we made arrangements. I went up there Monday, got the base. It was as described. The photos were exactly what it was. One small ding, little bit of belt buckle rash that you can only see if you tilt the base in certain light. You'll see it as the shine sort of hits it, but it's not like it's all gouged out and stuff. Yugiano, hi, good to see you. Thanks for joining in. So anyway, I gave the base an inspection, bit of a play, checked everything was fine, checked the truss rod, all good, saddle, bridge saddle screws, all good, controls doing what they needed to do, so I bought it. So let's show you fine people what I've got. We're going to do some demos, so I'm going to use this SWR Redhead combo to play through, and you guys can hear exactly what's going on. So let me show you the bass anyway. If you're new to the channel, I don't recognize your name, Yugiano, but if you're new to the channel, you're very welcome here on Brooks's Bass Corner. Talking bass guitars, of course. Anyone looking for bass fishing, wrong channel. That's not us. It's all bass guitars, bass amps, bass effects, looper pedals as well, that sort of thing. So yeah, anyway, here we go. So very nice sort of tobacco honey sunburst. Two of their fabulous, I think they're, I can't remember the names. There's a manual in the case. I need to go through it all. But these pickups are legendary. They're fabulous. The only thing that Mike had done was he really lowered the string action, and the pickups were quite high. So since it's been here at Brooks Towers, I've lowered the pickups a little, raised the strings, just because that's the way I prefer. I don't like strings close to the board. So very nice, very clean, as you can see. Like I said, there's a little bit of like buckle rash here around the back. It's a 2017 vintage. Mike bought it in 2018, I think. I've got all the receipts and stuff. Loads of innovation. So G&L, put Put my teeth in, a good start. Electric Loang, good to see you. G&L were the last company that Leo Fender started and was releasing instruments through before he passed away. So you've got three echelons, if you like, of the Fender story. You got Fender, funnily enough, then Music Man, and then obviously sold that out. And G&L were the last sort of installment. But there's lots of innovation going on here. Very nice bass. The neck's all good. No sharp frets. Well looked after. Well done, Mike. You did a good job here. But yeah, American-made G&L. So it's all good. So controls-wise, I know people look at the L2000 and think, looks a bit complicated. It really isn't. And this was something when I was looking at G&L basses years ago. And again, you do the review stuff, and we didn't ever, or I never got to review one of these. I got to do various other models, but I always looked at this and thought, what's going on there? So basically, you got a volume. I think it's treble and bass and treble, one way around. Then you got a pickup selector. So obviously you've got two pickups. So it's that pickup, both pickups, that pickup. You've then got a series parallel switch. So I think that's series and that's parallel. We'll find out in a minute when I plug it up. So series means you get the full humbucker delivery, you know, balls to the wall, lots of bottom end, lots of mids, lots of clarity. In parallel, you'll get that finer sort of finesse, not delicate, that's the wrong word. You get a slightly thinner tone, akin to playing single coil pickups on a jazz, similar thing. Now, the Japanese models of this bass get a third position, which is in the middle. This is a 2 position. I might get it upgraded to the 3. So obviously you get series, which would be like a Stingray kind of thing. That, which will be parallel. And then the third option, if not on this bass, but a Japanese one, is the middle position where you get 2 single coils. So 1 coil out of each pickup, which then is very much like a jazz. Some demos, reviews you see on YouTube, those people have that. Am I from Kent? No, sir, I'm in London. If you look on the video, it says location, London. That's the giveaway. But you're very welcome. DM, whoever you are. It says location, London. No, I'm not near Kent. Ish. I'm about 60 to 70 miles away from Kent. So that's that switch. And then this, basically you have active EQ, passive, and the third position is active EQ with a treble boost, which will be exactly the same as the treble boost that I have on my John East circuit in my Stingray. So people who've seen that bass, I'll regularly mention that on the volume pot on that Stingray replacement circuit, John put a push-pull for me, which basically gives me that active circuit with treble boost. It's great. So that's that. And it's a great playing bass, I have to say. I'm beginning to wonder why I didn't get one of these much sooner and earlier in my career, but there's always something else to buy, and it was just one of those things that just kind of got glossed over a little. So I was going to plug in via the looper pedal, but let's just go direct first and you can hear. If you've got any questions, anything you want to ask, it's a bit of an impromptu live chat. I haven't announced it on the channel, so if you're watching, you're very welcome. Good to see you. If you're coming in from the short speed, we're talking bass guitars. It's good to see you. I have Brooks's Bass Corner merch on today. We have a very nice Tip the Bass Player t-shirt. Oh, I'm looking at the laptop. You got to look here, Mike. That's where the camera is. We've got the Tip the Bass Player, they're the reason you're dancing t-shirts. Brooks's Bass Corner merch links are in the description box. I've already put them in for you. If you want to buy any merch, t-shirts, hoodies, glasses, water bottles, 170 different items. There's a load of I've tagged a load of the merch, so anything using that design you'll see on the merch store, which is attached to YouTube here. You'll also see the Mark King quote shirts and mugs, Obviously level 42 on tour around the UK at the moment. Tearing it up from what I can hear. People were in Oxford last night saying it was amazing. So well done Mark and Mike and the lads, Nathan and co. Hope it's all going good. I'll see you later on in the tour. So let's tune this up. I think it's got Dunlops on, Dunlop strings. Not my favourite string, I'm afraid, but they'll do for now. And once I wear them out, they basically get a string change anyway. Florian 6990, do you like the bass better with the active switch on and off or off? What, this one? I don't know. I haven't had the bass long enough and I haven't used it on a gig yet. I'm actually in the middle of 3 weeks off with no gigs. So next gig I do, which will be next weekend, this will be coming out and I'll be able to tell you that then. But we can have a bit of a frimic in a moment and I'll give you my tuppence halfpenny worth. Electric Low, and you're 1765 miles, which is 2841 kilometers from where I live. Well done, sir. Thank you for playing. 10 bonus points for you. Right, let's tune her up. So G, D, yeah, A, yeah. Oh, the A's just out a tad there. Now, I suspect Mike, the previous owner, didn't use this bass a hell of a lot. But it will be getting a lot of use here. And you'll see it in a lot of videos. And it will be coming out on gigs. So, oh, yes. Right. We want fan on, we want that on. We want a bit of that. We have sound. It's working. Okay, so it's not a center detent on the boost on the bass and treble. I think it's just a boost. So anyone out there with one of these, feel free to comment, contribute into the chat. I'm very new to this setup, so. So basically, I've got bass and treble running at about 80%. So that's neck pickup, and I've realised I've got all the controls in different places here, haven't I? So let's go. So it's in series. That'll be passive. Go passive first. So passive, series, bass and treble at 80%. Neck pickup. Well, let's set that properly on the amp as well. We want mid-range, yeah, cool. And we'll just take that off. So all the EQ on the amp is flat. The way it sounds to me, this is the first time I've plugged it into an amp at home. The only time I played this through an amp was at Mike's house when I was buying it last week and kept the volume fairly low level. Is that even in passive mode, it's like everything's solid. There's no sort of flappiness in the tone. Not any extreme of bass or treble there. And it's got a bit of a crackle there, but that's just lack of use. The bass and treble work even in passive mode, which is an interesting thing. Normally you just get one overriding low pass filter, which is just a passive tone control. Yeah, got some noise on the pots. It's just lack of use. Afternoon, Gaz. Hope you're well. Hope everything is good. Okay, so I've got bass and treble running at full now. Yeah, it's good. Okay, both pickups. Very different. Hopefully you'll be able to hear those differences. We're not going through an audio interface, it's coming straight out of here. So that's on both pickups in series. Liking it. Okay, back pickup. Both pickups. Neck pickup. Yeah. Okay. Let's run that in parallel. Yeah. So we'll go on neck pickup. This is all in passive, by the way. Do they deserve the hype, Gaz? At the moment, this is all good. It's lovely to play. No problems, no choking frets. There's a bit of string noise there, but it's more to do with the strings than the actual setup. It's all good. I'm liking it. Florian, does it feel play more like a Fender Jazz or a Music Man? I've always wondered. Do you know what? It's really in between. So I've got Stingrays here. I've got Jazzes here. It's got the slightly bulbous nature of like a P, but with the slimness of the Jazz. And a Stingray kind of dimensions-wise is more a shallow precision neck than a Jazz, but I really like it. I mean, I can show you. See if you can get a neck profile, get an idea. Not that that means anything. I'm not it's not in context up against the other basses, is it? But it's not thin and it's not fat, and it's kind of Stingray like, but maybe a little more shallow. So if you had a D shape, try and do this so it makes sense. So if that was a D shape, it's a little bit more compressed in. So rather than it being sort of full, and a Stingray isn't as full on as some precision necks you can get, but it's like a bit more sculpted, if that makes sense. But it's certainly, I like it. I mean, here on the F, and well, it's not particularly, it's not like I'm out here. It's very nice. I like it. Rolled corners, edges, sorry. Corners, where did I get that from? Rolled edges, fingerboard edges. I think these are 4000 Dunlops. I didn't put them on, not my choice of string. So I think really this is kind of sits between a jazz and a Music Man, without the bulbous sort of profile, but a little more, with a bit more finesse, I think would be a fair. But the tones are great. So all of this is in passive mode. So we're in parallel, neck pickup. It's not especially loud, but I'm good with that. I can turn it up, of course. Ooh. Go to both pickups. Which sounds like a Stingray 5 or the Sterling. So if I go to neck pickup, both pickups in parallel. That sort of hi-fi crispness. I know that tone off a Stingray. Yeah. It's good. Back pickup. It's almost like the back individually on the pickups when they're on their own. Back pickup. That's the tones I would expect of a bass from those individual pickups, but that one in the middle, it's like a totally different kind of character. It doesn't sound foreign because it sounds to me like a Stingray 5 or a Music Man Sterling. If I switch that in a series, I get it. So you hear the heritage. This is like where Leo would have gone with Fender had he not done Music Man and G&L. I get it. Okay, so that's those. So then we go into the active stuff. So neck pickup, let's go series. So that'll be, yeah, right. So first active is, which is just active, is in the middle. Both pickup, neck pickup, volume toner at full whack. I can turn those down if you want me to. And we're running in series. That's active. Oh. Yeah, just gonna turn it down a tad. Okay. In parallel. Okay, both pickups in series. Cool. Okay. In parallel. I don't think I've come across one sound on it yet that I wouldn't use, which is a good sign. Yeah, okay. And then back pickup in series. Actually, there's probably the sound I wouldn't use. Maybe for fingerstyle, I wouldn't use it for slap. Is it a full-on? It is a full-on US made model, Gaz. It's not a tribute. It's yeah, it's the full-on. No special edition or anything. It's just an American-made 2017 L2K. So that's in series, in parallel. So that highlights what I was saying before. When you're in series, it's like full on, you know, rock mode. When you go into parallel, you get the. So it's in parallel. This is in series. More clarity, more finesse. I said delicate before, and it's not delicate. It's just, it's like the sound opens up. Okay, so that's those. So there's then the extra setting, which is active with the treble boost. So if we go through each pickup, do it in series first. Regular active, treble boost. In parallel. It's all good. Okay, both pickups in series. Parallel. Now that's really Stingray in parallel, that. The 5-string Stingray circuit in parallel. and then back pickup in series. Okay, and in parallel. There's sounds in here, lots of them. I like it. I like it. Mike's Bass Camp, good to see you. You have a Tribute L2000, great bass, very solid, very present and powerful. Lots of tonal options. Exactly what I'm saying here. Good to see you. Is that Mike's Bass Camp who's on Instagram with the yellow profile picture? Yeah, I like this. It's a winner. It's a winner. Very pleased. So I think we're going to get some comparison videos with some Fenders, some Stingrays, and I'll bring this out and we'll have a look. There will be demos, there will be a review on the channel as well. Yeah, very nice. Got any questions? Fire away. I'm willing to fucking help. You want to know what any of the sounds are doing? Happy to inform. It's great. Already these strings are doing what Dunlops do, which I hate, which is when you bend a string, it feels like the string is rotating under your finger. I had some of these to test about 10 years ago, and they did exactly that. As you bend the string, it feels like the string is turning under your finger. Yeah, it's good. It's good. I'm very impressed, very pleased, and very impressed. There's lots of tones, but if I get that series and parallel option with the extra single coil option, I think then we're very good to go. Do I think you're likely to gig this? Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm probably going to bring it out next week. I've got a wedding gig next week, next Saturday, and I'll probably take it along. Might take the Empathy as well. I need to look at the song list for that. I don't know if I need a 5-string, and yeah. But yes, it will be coming out on gigs, that's for sure. Guys, you don't like Dunlops either. Exactly. Wrote the sounds for you all day long. I hear you. All good. All good. So how's everyone out there in YouTube land? You having a good weekend? Thank you to all those of you watching who've got involved or subscribed or commented or shared or liked the shorts videos with Danny Satko. Thank you very much for that. I will divulge the analytic results on Tuesday night's live chat, which we do at 8 o'clock here on Brooksy Space Corner. But oh my God. Yeah. So when you get in the tailwind of Danny, it has an effect on your views, I can tell you that. So it's all good for the channel, and I've said thank you very much to him. I might be sending him a bottle of red wine fairly soon, if it carries on, as it has done for the past 2 days. So if you're a Danny Satko lover, or you follow his channels and you've sort of found me en route, then thank you very much, and it is very much appreciated. I'm not trying to take away his subscribers and followers, not at all. But we've met up on Tuesday. We've communicated via Messenger for a good few months, and he's super chap, absolutely splendid, and I love his videos. Actually, he cracks me up. And yeah, he was down here in London last weekend for a couple of days. He was here doing some stuff with Road to Sound and ANDERTONS, amongst others, and I'd seen that he posted that he was at Road to Sound. I went, mate, you should have told me you were coming down to the south. I'd have met you for lunch or something. He said, oh, I've got so much going on. I said, okay, no worries. I said, well, look, I'm going to be at the gallery today. Well, this was on Tuesday. I said, I'm going to be at the gallery on Tuesday. I've got a couple of bases to take back. So if you're anywhere close, come and say hi. That's where I'll be. He was like, oh, I'm down at Anderton's all day. And then I get on the tube and start heading into London. And I get a message from him. Where are you? I said, I'm on the tube. I'm on my way to the gallery now. He said, well, I pull into King's Cross at about 10 to 5. I said, well, that's fine. I said, gallery doesn't shut till 6, so I'll be getting there for about 20 to 5. He said, I'll see you there. I thought, okay, great. If he turns up, great. And if he doesn't, no bother. Lo and behold, I'm down in the dungeon talking to Martin Peterson. And I can see the security camera at the front door. And there he is. So we had a chat, and I showed him around the gallery, introduced him to everyone at the gallery, and there we go. And hopefully could have then opened up a few doors for him and Viv Wilcock to do some media stuff. And he's after a medium scale bass. I said, try one of these. You'll be very impressed, because I'd done the review filming just before I left to take the basses back. I said, I've just reviewed this. This is great. And he played it and went, wow, who do I need to speak to? I said, well, Viv. I said, but I'll put you in touch with each other, and we'll see what happens. Gareth, nice to see him. Give you a shout. He didn't have to do any of that. I was just being friendly. He had a couple of hours to kill before he got his train back to Bradford. And I said, look, you know. And the daft thing was, he admitted he'd actually been in Camden on Sunday, and he'd come up to the gallery and found it shut. I said, well, they do need a day off, you know, at the end of the week. But anyway, so he knows where it is now. He's met the staff. I said, if ever you need anything and you're in London, got a bass and it's going wrong, or some repairs need doing, this is your place to come. So it's all good. Top man. Very easy to get on with, and no airs and graces. What you see on the videos, what you get. He's just a nice guy. I think maybe a little bamboozled by all the attention, but that's okay. And he can play much better than I'm doing at the moment. I'm just frimicking. But yeah, he was good fun. And he has an open invite to come on the live chats anytime he wishes. He doesn't have to, but the invite is there if you want to come on. I tell you, it's a lovely neck on this. the first time I've really had a chance to play it this week since I got it. It's just flat out doing videos. There could be a Viv Wilcock 102 medium scale demo going up today, which I've been editing. Give me Java. Hey, good to see you. Long time no see. Hope you're well. Coming in from Webster in Texas. Hope you're doing good. Let's do that. Take the treble down a tad. Sounds a little flat. Not the end of the world. If there's anything you want to ask, any questions, anything you'd like to see while I've got an empty house, I can make as much noise as I like, so it's all good. You want to check any of the other bases out, let me know. I'll plug them in yeah. It's just the one. Give me Java, lovely G&L. How do you like the MFD pickups? Love them. Love everything about this. It's everything I thought it would be. I think I reviewed maybe 3 or 4, but I never reviewed this model when I was at the mag. We had lots of, I think I did a Jazz one, I did a Precision, I think I did an L1000, and I did an ASAP, which was, funnily enough, at the gallery. And that was about 12 years ago, I think. And about 2013, 2014. But it's a brand I've always sort of followed and wanted to get a G&L in here. And very, actually, while we were in lockdown, I think late 2020, early 2021, there was a Precision there. I can't remember what the model name is. In a cherry sunburst, really bright yellow, red edging, American at Base Direct, and I missed it by about an hour. It had been on there for a couple of weeks and no one had bought it. And then I saw it and thought, oh, quickly got on the mark. You still got that G&L? No, sorry, sold it about an hour ago. There we go. Yep, typical Fender scale length, guys. It's just lovely, just not heavy. It feels like it's well, I mean I need to check the paperwork, but I think it's a hand. It may be the outline is CNC, but it's finished by hand. It feels like it. It's just really lovely neck. There's no sharp frets. Just nice, really nice. And loads of tonal options. So, but I mean, they've got other bases. So if you don't want all the extras, you know, if you just want one pickup, there's the L1000. They've got Jazz and Precision variations. There's all sorts. I nearly bought a G&L in 2012 when I was in Israel on a month of gigs, and there was a white one with a matching headstock. Went up on eBay. I think it was a 1988. Had a few dings here and there, but I had my eye on it and I followed it for about a week, and I put bids in and I missed it by about 15 quid, which I was always a bit annoyed about because I really should have pushed the boat out and got it. It's great. Minimal effort, really. Some basses you fight against when you dig in. Not with this. I like it. I haven't played a tribute model, so I can't compare it. I don't have one here. Yeah. It's all good. I'm impressed. Red 5, good to see it. Enjoyed both your SR300 vids. Thank you. Thank you. Bought one last December. I really like it, but I do need to get it tweaked. There's the video. Check my video. Well, you say you've already watched it. Everything you should need regarding getting that thing tweaked should be in that video, unless you have in mods done. Gareth, eyeing up a US Fender P and a Limelight P, both roughly the same price. Which do you think would be better? I'm going to say, Gaz, because that's a fair old chunk of cash. You want to be able to, or I'm assuming you are able to play both. Go and play them. Go and play them, and then decide from there. I could tell you what I think would be the better option, and it could end up playing like a dog. So go and play them both and use your ears and see which you prefer, because it could be complete difference between them both in terms of how they feel, how they balance, what the pickups are like. Go and try them out. Don't buy blind, I would say. Give me Java. Does that model have adjustable pole pieces? Certainly does. And I've got all the keys. The guy that owned this before me, the lovely Mike McCready, Mike, if you're out there, has kept everything, all the paperwork, the manuals, certification, the Allen keys, the lot. Yeah, adjustable pole pieces. Red 5, I don't feel confident messing with the truss rod. Right, okay. If you follow my video, there shouldn't be any issues. Make sure you got the right size Allen key, Allen wrench. Where's the base? It's over there, isn't it? Remind me, truss rod at the end, headstock end. So either way, whether it's at headstock end or neck end, left to loosen, right to tighten. Don't tighten first. Loosen off first and then go back. Make sure your truss rod is engaging, and have some feeler gauges and a capo, and then you'll be able to work out your neck relief. Tell me what's causing you an issue. What needs tweaking? And the way not to get in a mess with your truss rod is, whatever the issue is, if it needs tightening, that's one thing. If it needs loosening, that's another. So give it a quarter turn left to loosen. You know you've already made that quarter turn. So if you know that the neck needs tightening up to reduce the amount of relief, then you've got that quarter turn, and then do it in increments of quarter turns. And make a note on paper how many you've done. And then you know if it doesn't feel right, to go back to what it was before. If you're loosening, the same applies. So you shouldn't get to a point, if once you start tightening the rod, if it's tightening is what it needs, and I bet the reason you need to tweak it is because we've had the air pressure, temperature, humidity change. If you're here in the UK, of course, I'm assuming you're in the UK, you might be elsewhere. But if it needs loosening, then it's the same thing applies. But if it does need tightening, don't over tighten. There comes a point where you'll feel it starting to tighten up. That's the point. You don't keep going. You then have to go to a guitar tech or a luthier or whatever and let them do it. Skipper 14, hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Red 5, buzzing at 2nd and 7th and not buzzing the rest of them. That's a bit mental. 2nd and 7th. Okay. Check the frets. Check you haven't. Oh, you're in the USA. Okay. Check your frets aren't loose. You can get a fret hammer. They're not very expensive. And you can tap them back in. Use what do I suggest? Normally I use like a cloth. I wrap the hammer in a cloth and just gently tap, and you'll soon know if they're loose or not. It shouldn't be, but it sounds like a relief thing to me. My bass is over there and I can't see it from here. Trying to remember where the truss rod is. I think it's at the headstock end, isn't it? Bear with me a moment, gang. I'd rather talk and be correct than make assumptions and get it wrong. It is at the top because it's got that truss rod cover. Yeah, so right, if that's it might be the nut. What gauge strings are you using on it? Does sound like high frets, that's what I was thinking. I'm also wondering what gauge string. Have you changed gauge? Have you gone from heavy to light or light to heavy? It could be the nut needs recutting or a new nut. Please give the video a thumbs up, gang, if you'd be so kind. Most important thing you can do for a content creator on YouTube, please give a thumbs up. It would be wonderful. And if you're watching this after the event, then feel free to leave comments and share the video. It would be very handy. The frets are tight. The buzzing is coming from the neck front up. I'm wondering if you've got a string that's got a broken core. Is it happening on all 4 strings? Or just one string? I've had a string that had a snapped core, and you'd play it and it sounded like there was a neck issue, and it wasn't, it was the string. It's the factory strings. I bet. How long have you had the bass? If it's an old string, I bet if you change the strings, you'll have less of a problem. You bought one last December. Have you played that bass a lot since you got it? Could be just a change of strings. David, good to see you. Looking for bassist looking for a band. Hey, pulled the trigger and purchased yourself a Squire CV60s, lovely P bass, which joins my family of 4 other basses, 2 being Harley Benton. Very good. I got one right there. 1 Squire 5-string and an Ibanez SR300 EB. Get you. Excellent. We're talking about Ibanez SR300 EBs. Right this moment, Red 5. Got a problem. I bet the fact that that's happening on 2 separate strings on 2 different locations, I think you need a string change. And a string change would be the easiest and quickest, probably the cheapest way to solve that problem. So buy yourself a set of strings, whichever you prefer. Gauge, material, windings. That's the 3 things you got to think about. So decide what material you want, whether you want steel, nickel, monal, if you're having rotor sound flat wounds. Decide whether you're having round wounds, half wounds, flat wounds, ground wounds, all of that. And then decide on your gauge. And try a new set of strings, and if that cures the problem, great. If it doesn't cure the problem, then it's going to be a setup thing. No, I'm liking this. This is a winner. And there's just one ding on it, which is here. And a little bit of buckle rash, but just there. And that was it. Which is great. Yes, you've put some mileage on it. I've tried changing the strings before making any adjustments. Bear in mind, we are getting to a seasonal change. And generally, with most basses, you'll make 2 changes a year. One as we come out of winter into spring, and one as we go from autumn into winter. So as everything changes now, as we're in September, in the northern hemisphere, you will find you will need to make an adjustment of sorts. And then again in the spring it all changes again, and you basically at this time of year you loosen off, and in the summer you tighten up. If you got any questions, keep them coming in, guys and girls. It's all good. I'll be here for a while, so we are in no rush today. I'm not out the door for a gig. I don't have a gig today. But yeah, got any questions? Feel free. If you found me because of the Danny Sapko vids, you're very welcome. It's good to see you. If you've subscribed because of Danny, liked the videos, commented, shared, thank you very much. Most appreciated. Red 5, took me a while to find a candy apple red. I'm glad I waited. They're good, aren't they? They look the business. And actually, you can't buy them from Ibanez at the moment. It's not a current colour in that range of basses. That I think they're only doing them in 2 or 3 colours at the moment. So, yeah. That video, the review video that I put up last week, that was long overdue. That should have been done 2 years ago. You appreciate the advice, mate. It's what we're here for. It's what this channel's all about. If I can give you some help or some advice, and again, if we can do it so you haven't got to spend any money, and we can tell you or advise on, look at these areas first before you go and give it to a tech and they charge you £60 or $60 or $80 or whatever to do it. Usually it's a simple thing. Sometimes it's more complicated, but you know, address the smaller issues, the cheaper issues, and if that solves it, then it saves you that money. I'm liking this. Oh, my fingering today is dreadful. I'm getting used to, I say the fret layout, it's not, but when you got all these different basses, sometimes it's hard just to pick up one bass and instantly get everything in position, because the geography has changed. Like my status, 12th fret on my empathy is further out there because it's 24 fret neck. So this neck would be longer, so suddenly everything I have to adjust for. Oh. Yeah, it's good. I'm liking it a lot. Let's stick another bass on. So yeah, a winner. Liking it. Going to be doing a lot of videos, I know that much. So we'll get those comparison videos up and running. So here's a bass that came in a couple of months ago. I've taken it on a couple of gigs but not used it yet. And this is a Jazz Plus from the early 90s. Got Phil Kubicki electronics and controls. It's got a few bangs and dings, sadly. But I can live with it. It didn't cost me a fortune. Sounds quite different to a lot of Fenders from that era. So you coming on or what? There we go. I think these are labella strings on here. Come on. Sit in the tuning, please. There we go. So it's a silver burst, apparently. Yep. Two passives and, sorry, brain ain't engaged today. Two actives, one passive. That's it. Pickup, Pam, volume, treble and bass. Then we're into passive. Oh, bit of a piano tone on it, which is great. So what happens? Dimensions are different. Everything's a bit more compressed. Red 5, off to get your flu shot. Best of luck. I'll watch the rest of the video later. Thank you very much. Anytime. Come on Tuesday's live chat if anything I've suggested on the Ibanez doesn't work. If you come on by video with the bass, we can try and sort of take a visual look at it as well and see what we can do for you. You can always email me, brooks'sbasscorner@gmail.com. Oh. This has a lovely neck, very different, but yeah. These do come up from time to time. Don't see them that often. They kind of dropped off my radar, and everything's dropping off these days, frankly. Hello, you. Come say hello. Come say hello to the world, have you? Let me just turn the volume down. I'll show you. Come to say hello, are you? And you too, Oz. The hounds have appeared. Come on then. Come and say hello. Come and say hello. Back door's open, so there's no excuse not to be... Hello. Come say hello, Charlie. There we go. Say hello to the world. Yes. There, on the camera. There we go. Yeah? Good boy? Mwah. Hello. Yes, I know. You're too early for that, though. You think it's dinner time. It's not yet. Are you coming up, Oz? Are you coming up? Come on then. Come on. There we go. This is Ollie. Ollie Bubs. There we are. You okay? Been having a snooze, have you? Been snoozing most of the day, frankly, since you had your walks. That's it. Dad's in the middle of videos, but there we go. Michael Anthony, good to see you. How you doing? How you getting on with that Lakeland skyline? Any joy getting your glassy, transparent highs? There we are. Yeah, you're early for dinner too. Shortly, lads. You okay? You right? Yeah? Good boy. You want to get down? Go on then. There we go, boys. There we go. So yeah, that's my drink, not for you. That's not for you. No. Your water's out there. Yeah, it's not that time yet. It's not that time. You're about 45 minutes too early. You're too early, man. No, not getting early dinner today. No. Go have a snooze for 45 and I'll come and give you a shout when it's ready. Oh, we got the mic down here. Now, a while ago, a couple of months back, I was doing a live chat here, impromptu. We were doing sound demos like this. And someone asked me to demo this. And we tried, and it all went a bit wrong. I think because the jack socket had become very loose. Anyway, we'll have another go. I sorted the jack socket, and it should be fine. You love the reverse sunburst finish. Oh, of the special, yes. Plus, sorry, not the special. Just let me tune this up. Oh, here we go. How are we looking? Ease out a little bit. I should get it. I should say, big congratulations going out to my mate Alex Toff. He won't be watching. He doesn't watch my channel. He's a drummer. I've known him for 27 years, and he's the drummer with he drums now for Bonnie Tyler, of course, so I have a connection there. He's also the drummer for Belinda Carlisle, and they've just got the support slot along with the script for the Take That tour next year, stadium tour. So well done, Al. Good work, sir. See, good things come to those who wait. So let's see if we've got some volume this time. There we go. It's better. So it's got flat wounds on, rotor sound flats. I'll take the treble tone right down. Don't start barking. I'm on a live chat. Just you either sit there and be quiet, or you can go out in the garden, or you can go back to your bed. Those are the choices, lads. Too early. Not yet. No. Not yet. See, now you're getting wrapped up in my cables. That's not the plan. Go have a little snooze. That's because I'm in the active socket. That's it. That's the cue for them to go out in the garden. Squirrel chasing. It's so stiff. Oh, there we are. Better. Hey, Stace. So that's the flats with the tone control right down. Volume's on full. Flat EQ on the amp. Bring the tone up 50%. Mike, you look for my live stream from 2 weeks ago where you had that Helix. You want the 1 million. I'll tell you what, I'll put the link in for you, Mike, but you couldn't find it. Okay, let me 2 seconds. It was the 1 million one where we hit 1 million views that day. Hold on. Let's just get this for you. Here it is. You go, Mike. This is the one you want. That's the fella. I'm just going to move that around a tad, see if that helps. Bless me. No, it's part of the service, Mike. It's all good. It's making a hell of a noise. What's going on? It's because I've got fizzy water in there. Didn't seem to like it. You all right, Ols? Oh, you got a bit of a cough there. Can you get something funky? Oh, yeah, I'd imagine so. Yes, Chihuahua, what are you after? What are you after? It's too early, man. It's only 10 to 5. You got 40 minutes to go yet. Oh, sorry. Yeah. If we're going to do funky, we need to do it with the right bass, don't we, really? Don't we, Charlie? Yeah. That's right. Yes, Stacey, the cheese at my feet. He's looking for his dinner, but he's thinking he's getting it 40 minutes early, and he's not. Well, you can do funk. You got to do it properly. And that ain't the right bag. I thought it was a different gig bag. Where's that then? Might be out there. Charlie, I need you to go that way. Bear with me 2 seconds, folks. I might be able to do this. Right, you asked for funky. How does that grab you? Yeah. Just bear me a moment. There we go, lads, out the way. Set the cases out there. There we are. That fun enough for you? Oh! Now, this will definitely need tuning up. I know that for a fact. Oh, yes. Come on. Oh, it's over. Yeah, very good. Hasn't been out on a jaunt for a while. Yeah. Got to remember the controls, right? Volume, pick up Pam, bass and treble, isn't it? There's the passive. See, when you go to passive, you just get the pickup switching. Wearing my platform shoes, of course. See, playing it sat down's easy. It's when you've got it on a strap. That's passive. Haven't really got it turned up, haven't we? Ah, that's passive. Oh no, I was right the first time. So that's passive. Active. Just turn that down a bit. Yeah. So that's treble. Yes. Yes, the treble is a little harsh. bring that down a tad. Bring the bass into play. Yeah, it's got sounds. Oh. Yeah, it needs a little setup. It's moved. It's really high down here. But that's the least of its worries. It's more about trying to get the thing to balance on a strap. That's the hardest thing. Mike, you need to go. Phil's gone live. What we got here? Plum Crazy Purple. Quite exactly that. Yeah. Go on, Larry. Bitey treble, just a bit. Yes, all of that. All of that. It's easy to play when you sat down. Beat after beat. Good to see you. Hope you're well. It's easy to play when it's sat down. It's when it's on a strap, and that just wants to go instantly. Like, look, it balances okay, but it's as soon as it's on a strap, it just doesn't really work. You've got to have something supporting it. Maybe that is the next thing, to have some sort of cranny support on my belt live and just get it to sit like that. Maybe that is the way. Maybe that is the way. I don't know. A cranny support, is that a thing? Could it be? Maybe. Lord knows I want to get this out on gigs regularly, but with Uncle Funk, but it's just too problematic. Visol, good to see you. You don't half persevere with that bass. Yeah, I do, because I think it'll come good. I'm hoping it will. It's lovely to play. It sounds good. It do exactly what I needed to do. I just can't get the thing to balance. I am going to go down a B&Q though this week and see if I can get some fastening screws that if I put a strap lock on my belt and the appropriate screw, then either there's a fastener that I can put on the back, or if I have to buy a set of screws and fasteners that they fit through the strap lock. We will see. The neck is lovely to play. It's a lot of fun to play. It's just the balance thing. It just doesn't work. It's Give me Java, the Bootsy Starbase, the Battle of the Balance is ongoing. It is. I think this has done one gig with me all year. Yeah. Stacey, I sit half tempted to forward this live chat to Warwick. I don't think it'll do any good. I'm the least of their worries. I don't think enough people buy these for them to even address the issue. It's a bit late in the day because they've been out for about 13 years. The other thing is the preamp's good. Everything about it's good. It's just the balance and the flipping. And I just don't understand why those two anchor points were their best bet. I don't think they would be. You'd have been better off putting one button on that point. I don't know. I don't know what the solution is. We'll see. The man loves your product. He just needs it to function on stage properly. Yeah. After shelling out quite a bit of money on it. Actually, one thing that does knock on this is it does go out of tune. You literally have to tune it at the end of every song before you start the next one. Otherwise, it all goes rapidly downhill, which is not generally what you want. Not even in the slightest. Oh, we've had 581 views. Thank you very much, you fine people. If you've got any bass questions, fire away. That's what I'm here for. Super chats are gratefully received too. Merch links are in the description box, as are all affiliate links for the channel. And if you could give the live chat a thumbs up, that would be absolutely fantastic. Most important thing you can do for a creator here on YouTube, give their video a thumbs up. It doesn't cost you anything. It's free. But it means the algorithm takes notice and the video gets projected through YouTube. Yeah. I missed that. What are we doing? How are we looking there? That's all good. Excellent. Hope your Saturday's going fine wherever you are on the planet. Hope it's all good. So as I said earlier, I'll be editing one of the Wilcock demos of the basses, the pair of basses, the two new basses by Viv Wilcock, the 102s, which have a pair of 4P51 pickups. You may have seen some shorts earlier in the week or Instagram, and I said I'd be, they're coming. They were launched yesterday, and I've just got to edit up one of the demos tonight, so that could be out tonight with a bit of luck. There's nothing wrong with this bass except its balance. Gonna get it sorted. It's got to get sorted. Oh yes. Yeah. Got to get it sorted. It's too good a bass to give up on it. If it was crap, then I wouldn't really have any qualms about shifting it on, but it plays great, and I like the sound. I like the sound. I just need the thing to balance. If I didn't have to clap mid-set and get audience involved, and I could just keep my hands on the bass, it might be an easier thing. But even then, you feel halfway through a set, the thing is pushing down on your fretting hand, and it's not a comfortable play. If I can just get the thing to sit, it'd be great. But the other strap button here on the back is completely useless because the bass literally flips out top to bottom, and that's no use. So we've got to get it sorted. Well, this is it, Visog. Lower strap pin on my belt, but as I'm trying to find a fastener for the screw to hold the strap button in place, that's the problem. So I'm going to B&Q on a mission this week and see if we can find some. I can't find any on Amazon, and I went Screwfix and they went, no, got to go to B&Q is your best bet. So I've got to try and find a way. But even then, if I can get the strap button pinned to the belt, the screw is going to go through the other side of the belt with an attachment on it, but there's going to be an excess of screw, and I don't want to puncture my lower abdomen with a sharp screw end. So we will see. We will see. I will keep you abreast of proceedings, of course. So yeah, it's all good. It's all good. So what's everyone up to today? Anyone out gigging? You off anywhere? Where are you gigging? Who are you gigging with? Let me know. Actually, while I've got, I can make a bit of noise, let's just get the precision that got restrung the other week down and see how that's holding up. Yeah, I don't sit in the rack properly, does it? The old star base kind of bouncing on a point. Right, so this got restrung the other week. I haven't used it on a gig since. Let's just check how this is. Oh yeah, this is the bass I use when I'm doing Queen tributes, of course. Old John Deacon thing. Oh, close, not bad. Yeah. Oh, it's just a little sharp across the board. So this has got piccatos on. Fresh set piccatos, 4505 steels. Yeah, we'll pass it, won't good. Good, no bottoming out, it's all good. No. Do that again. Thank you. It's been a few months since I've had to play that. Stacy, is there a way to fashion a three-way attachment in a strap to create balance? Don't know. You'd have to sketch it out. You do that. I've still got to get in touch with the Dario and see if their strap might do it. Again, that can go on my list this week. So if they send one to me and it sorts it, I don't have to go down the attaching a strap button to my belt. It's okay. Fingerboard's looking good. I gave that a good sorting out when this got cleaned and set up. G-string's a little high, maybe. That could come down a tad. I'll wait until a day or two before this is going out on its next gig, although I say that we've got a bunch of Queen gigs through October, November and December. I'll give it a couple of days in case we get an atmospheric change. And I'll give it a quick sort of tinker before it goes out. Probably the cheapest bass I've bought, or not the cheapest bass, but the cheapest bass I've bought that's made more on its value through the work it's done than any other bass in this collection. 550 quid and about 120 quid in parts. Yes, indeed. So you got any questions, fire away. Anything you'd like to see? If you want me to plug the G&L back in, you want to have a listen to that, I can do that. That's all good. More than happy to help. That's what we're all about. Obviously, live chat. Now, before I forget, I meant to do this and I haven't. So later on, I will update the graphics. But please remember, if you're a regular on the Tuesday night live chats here on Brooks's Base Corner, this week it's going to be on Wednesday, not Tuesday. For one reason or another, I can't get back up here to home from my folks in time to do the live chat at 8 p.m. I could do it later, but we would have less time. So I'm going to move it to Wednesday. So if in the next day or so, actually later on, I'll update the graphics. But if you see the graphic saying it's on Wednesday, it is on Wednesday. It will be on Wednesday this week. Beat after beat. Wednesday. Okay, I'll have my birthday with you guys then. You know, it makes sense. You bring the cake, we'll bring the party. Wowzers. Well, I'm 53, so you're in good company. Paul Angered Greyer. Hi, I'm beginner in the bass. How can I do slap? Okay, there is no fast route. It's a lot of practice. Listen to the greats. So listen to Larry Graham, Mark King, Marcus Miller, Victor Wooten, Stanley Clark, all of those things. Get a feel for it. Next thing, most important thing I'm going to tell you. Go on YouTube. Obviously, you're on YouTube. Search for a video called the Slap Bass Program by a guy called Alexis Sklarevsky. It's an old VHS video that someone has captured and put up on YouTube. Everything you need in order to play slap is in that video. It's about 17 minutes long. It's fabulous. Everything you need, basics to advanced, is in that video. Watch it over and over and over again, and you will pick up a lot of the rudiments. How to start slap. It's a combination of knowing the technique and the phrasing and getting these two hands to do the right thing, coordinate properly. James Howard, good to see you. So it's not just one hand, although I was watching an interview with Mark King from 2013 last night, and he was saying how he had sat and watched Larry Graham's playing technique, and really there wasn't a huge amount of coordination between his right and left hand. A lot of it was just coming from his right hand, and the left was doing something. Whereas Mark's slapping is a combination of the two. So that is a combination of one finger getting out of the way so the thumb can do its thing, thumb getting out of the way so that can do its thing. So you end up with... We can go into a whole load of rudiments and basic passages and techniques. Probably easier to do it on a Tuesday when we're doing the regular live chat. James, you're 60 in December, just 60 years young, sir, I'd say. Stacey will be 57 shortly. But yeah, so basic things. What can I give you straight off the bat? Getting the E and A's to slap and resonate and dampening with your fretting hand is most important. So a simple thing. So you're hitting 3 notes with the knuckle of your thumb there. So open E, and then you're doing a hammer on from D to E. Okay, you can get that under your fingers. Takes a little bit of practice. If you've got a metronome or a drum machine, even better. You can then throw in a plucked hammer on, which will be, again, D to E. So on the 4. Okay, then we can start building up passages and sequences of notes and phrasing. All of that comes into it, but the rudiments, you've got to get the rudiments there. And like I say, everything you need is in that video. So it's called the Slap Bass Program by Alexis Sklarevsky. Let me find it for you. I'll send you the link. Hold on. Cute. Here it is. That's not long enough. Here it is. There you go. Everything you want is in this video. When you first watch it, you'll think, oh my God, how am I meant to do that? You'll pick it up. Listen to it as much as trying to play it. When you first watch it, don't have a bass in your hands. Just listen and watch. I've watched that video thousands of times. I bought it in 2001 and I learned loads, and I'd already been playing for 14 years at that point. Oh, is that not appeared? Hold on. Here it is. Yeah, so have a look at that. Check out people like Stuart Clayton, Bassline Publishing. He does loads of videos. Stuart was one of my colleagues at Bass Guitar Magazine and bass player. He's an amazing slap player. But again, you want to talk through this stuff, always catch me on an impromptu live chat or come in on a regular Tuesday night live chat and I'll help as much as I can. But there's loads of little things I can teach you. But again, a lot of it's listening to the greats, you know, listen to Mark King. But Mark's style of slapping is different to Marcus Miller's style of slapping. There's lots of different, it's like a large family tree. It goes out. There's lots of different versions of slapping and technique. Love Games is level 42. Not a particularly difficult lick to get together, but it's the consistency of keeping it going and making it sound good. That's the basis of it, with a hammer on. and you build up speed over time and what have you. Beat after beat. Have I ever met Martin Fry? No, I do know his bass player though. What do you think of ABC? They're okay. They're okay. Not one of my bands from the 80s. They had one great album, Lexicon of Love, and then after that, he and one other guy in that band became a duo that kept the name. So yeah, they're okay. Not a huge band on my radar, to be fair. But I do know Andy Carr, the bass player that's with them now, so has been with them for about 15, 20 years. So. So Pol Angered Graver. Hope that helps. Got any more questions? Fire them away. Go and have a listen to Level 42's first album. It's just called Level 42. And have a listen also to Level 42, the early tapes, which actually comes before the first album but was released after because of the way stuff was recorded and copyright. And also have a listen to A Physical Presence, which is their double live album from '85. Which slap players are you into, Paul? You're going to watch that video now. You're leaving. Yeah, it's a good video. You'll watch it. I still watch it now occasionally, and I haven't watched it in a while. But there's always stuff in there you can pick out, improve your technique, work on. But don't fall into the trap of spending half your life learning how to slap and be the master slapper. And then if you want to be a professional musician and find you're in a band and you never use it. In 30 years of being a professional player, I've slapped maybe 2% of the gigs I've played on. I've had to slap. You learn all that stuff when you're young, thinking, hey, I've got to know all this stuff. You kind of do. It's a tool to have in your playing toolbox, but it so rarely gets called for unless you're in like a slap bass jazz funk band or a Level 42 tribute band, or, you know, occasionally you might get asked, or you might get given a little instrumental break in a song or on a gig, but it doesn't happen very often in my experience. Oh yes. So I can see my picture on the screen. Goodness me. Is that what I look like today? Goodness, not good. I didn't apply any makeup before coming on the screen. Clearly. Armin Dunes, brother, play the song Puss in Boots. Don't know it. Song Puss in Boots is Adam Ant from '83. It's 42 years ago. I do know some of Adam Ant's band. Yeah, that one's pretty good. I don't need to really worry about that. The song is Spanish. I'm sure it is. I don't know it. Sorry, mate. And also, we don't do play-alongs on here because I don't want copyright claims and copyright strikes. So we don't do that. Sure don't. Let's put this back on the wall. Back on there, please. There we go. Ah, yeah. This was getting a bit of attention, so I did this on the workbench. Cool, 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks gone, flown by. So this is the Lodestone. Lodestone Primal Pro. Oh, seem to have locked up there. That jack socket's gone loose again, isn't it? Going to get that sorted out before we get back to gigs. Hello, Chi. Give me a little bit. What have I done with that? That's it. Make another model like her. What are you talking about? Beat after beat. Adamant, Gary Newman and Billy Idol are in fantastic shape. Yeah, some of Adamant's band aren't. I knew his old guitarist, Tom. Unfortunately, Tom died in America. And in recent years, his drummer, Andy Woodard, has got motor neurone disease, which is a real shame because Andy's great. Hello, Chi. Be dinner time shortly, mate. Oh, that tune. Not surprised. It was used on a gig 2 weeks ago and hasn't been tuned up since. There we go. A bit more. There we go. Oh, there we go. So I used this. I hadn't used it on any gigs since 2019. Didn't use it particularly prolifically up to then. But I took it out on the last 2 gigs I did, and it's been great. It's hot. It's got a pair of active EMGs on it. Let's run that in the active channel. It's going to be too brutal otherwise. That's bass, that's treble. Treble. Yeah, this was great on the couple of Uncle Funk shows I did 2 weeks ago. So got it on the workbench, set it all up, new set of strings, clean, set up the lot. Took it out on the gig that night, it was great. Used it the night after, great again. So I might use it a little more often. What do I think of David Sylvian's work? Very good. In Japan, fabulous band. Mick Karn. Could wax lyrical about Mick Karn till the end of the day. You know. I assume you're a fan. I think I know you're a fan. Yeah. Yes, all good. All good. All good. I'm just checking everything's okie dokes. We are good. Just checking there's no messages awaiting my response in the community tab. It looks like we're okay. Oh, is that one? No, we're good. Excellent. He's been quiet for a while. He's getting old. Well, a lot of them are, you know. Their heyday was 40 odd years ago. And they've got other things, and if they've got good royalty payments coming in, they're all good. But if they haven't, that's why a lot of them are still out gigging, certainly here in the UK. They have to keep gigging in order to have money coming in, especially since record sales dried up. Maybe they should do an OnlyFans page. All these 80s pop stars with no money coming in. Noisy pops. Sade has also been very quiet. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with them. I keep seeing stuff on social media for them. Not a band I really followed or an artist I really followed, to be fair. We'll go for another 15 minutes, and I'd better go and feed the dogs, or I'll have them yapping at me. Stacey, always wondered if someone would start a dessert-centric only flans. Come on. That's a stinker. She had a breakdown a long time. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, sorry. Oh, God, I keep getting shopping banners. No. I'm trying to read the live chat, thanks. Stacey, yes, Sade is amazing. Amy, man, yeah. Beat after beat till Tuesday. I guess you mean live chat on Tuesday? No, Tuesday's live chat is going to move to Wednesday. It's going to move to Wednesday next week because I can't be here in time for the live chat to start. I've got to take my mum to the doctors down the south coast, so I won't be back in time for the 8 o'clock start. So this week coming, people are watching this in a year's time. We're talking about Tuesday, the 30th September 2025. Live chat will be on Wednesday. The band, are you talking about the band with Robbie Robertson, or are you talking about the band, Sade's band? Oh, the band till Tuesday. Never heard of them. Never heard of them. '80s band, Voices Carry. Never heard of them. Not heard of them. You're rattling off a load of bands here, beat after beat. I have no idea who you're talking about. And I'm a child of the 80s. Sorry, I've realised I'm bouncing my leg. Sorry. Looks like I've got a nervous twitch. I haven't. Well, look, we're going to wrap this up shortly, so I really should put the G&L back on, shouldn't I? Goes without saying, really. It would make a lot of sense because that's what the video's titled as. So this is the new bass here at Brooks's Bass Corner. This is it. The G&L L2000. Might get the name right. Very nice it is too. Super duper. And we went through a bit of a demo of it earlier on, but I can give you a snapshot. Have a blessed weekend, beat after beat. Let's just, I can't see all of that. That needs to kind of like disappear. Get rid of that. I don't want advertising on my live chats, Tom. There we are. Noisy pots. Yeah, well cared for. Russell, good to see you. Also, the rumours of G&L's demise are inflated. I don't know. I've seen things being mentioned, but not really entirely sure. Maybe it's about to be sold out. I don't know. Going to ride like the wind till I'm free again. I'm sure you are. That base is a tactical nuke. It's quite splendid. If you watch the start of this live chat, you'll hear all the different tonal permutations. Yeah, it's very nice. I have to say, it's lovely to play. Russell, when I got on, it sounded like you were playing the first few notes of Ride Like the Wind, and that tone is just thick. Thank you. Love that. Oh my God, switchy. When I go back to regular bass, it makes me wonder why I look elsewhere. That's guaranteed sound right there. This bass has got, there was probably one sound I wasn't that keen on the back pickup. I think in parallel. Was it in series? Might Might have been in series. It was one of them. In passive, I think, yeah. All the others were great. The passive signal is fabulous. Makes me wonder why I look elsewhere. It's a guaranteed sound right there. Absolutely. This song, oh lovely. Leo's last bass incarnate, yeah. Russell, is this your first experience with MFD pickups? Yes, yes, yes. Love it. I say first experience, it's not, because I think I did a review of an L1000 years ago. It's the first time I've had one at home where I can tinker with it, not doing a review in a shop. And I did the G&L ASAT as well. That was about 12 years ago. It's great. It's very impressive. I'm beginning to wonder why I didn't get one sooner, but anyway, we've addressed it. It's all good. It's lovely. Previous owner really looked after it and did very well. Oh, dogs are off. I think it's dinner time. Do you think? All right, you two. Thank you very much. I think on that note, we'll wind this up. Thank you very much if you've tuned in. It's been a pleasure. Good way to spend a Saturday afternoon. Checking the gear out. Are you ready for your dinner, are you? Are you? I thought you might be. Yeah. Okay. Let Dad wrap this up and we'll go and do dinner. Right, folks, on that note, have a great Saturday. There will be a video, hopefully up this evening, once I've sorted their dinner out and my dinner out. The Viv Wilcock medium scale 102 released yesterday. I had one of those here for review and demo over the past week. Time to get that video up and out. So keep watching the channel. That could be out this evening with a bit of luck if I get my backside in gear. Russell, you've been checking them out for him. Still haven't got to play it. We're talking about G&Ls and they're like hidden features. A lot of people take out the OMG switch because they don't understand passive boost. So it's basically volume, treble, bass, pickup selector, series parallel, passive, active, active with a treble boost. Simple, really. If you get a Japanese one, it'll have a third position on that series parallel, which will basically give you 2 single coils. That's all there is to it. Sounds complicated, but once you get your head around the sounds, it's fairly simple. Stacy, cheese ready to eat? Yes, he is. Russell, yeah, and they're not any more than any other US built instrument too. Exactly. Check them out while you can. If the company's about to go under, now's the time to go and get one, I would say. But I'm very impressed, I have to say. I'm enjoying this. Little mark there on the fingerboards, probably my fingers. Here we go. Thank you. Yeah, apparently so. Are you gonna? No, I'm coming out to do it. Dinner time. Apparently it's dinner time, folks. I'll see you on Wednesday. Live chat is on Wednesday this week. I will sort out the graphics, the thumbnail, and the live chat details. Wednesday, 7 o'clock. Sorry, Wednesday, 8 o'clock. Get me all flustered. It's not Tuesday. It's going to be Wednesday, but I'll sort it out after I've sorted their dinner out. on that note, have a fabulous Saturday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I hope this has been interesting and informative, perhaps a little entertaining. And thank you very much. If you please give the video a thumbs up, leave comments, feel free to share it out, subscribe to the channel if you wish to do so. On that note, have a great Saturday. I'll speak to you soon. Take it easy.